Edward here from earviewer.com. I have another video for you. This again is my continued exploration into one of the areas that I feel is so important that it needs a lot of consideration, it needs a lot of exploration, needs a lot of experimentation, and that is the threshold of awareness. This is so important in regards to remote viewing. This is so important in regards to human perception in general. In that, from my experience of talking to people about this subject, I've come across many people who are not even aware of the concept. They don't even know that they have a threshold of awareness. That to me is fascinating, but I also see it as a part of social conditioning and just a need, a survival mechanism, meaning that the senses that we utilize are designed to assist us in our environment. So we have to see it, we have to smell it, and all these kinds of things. And so that is understandable. But I also believe that there is conditioning involved as well, to keep us above the threshold of our awareness. Meaning that, why do we even have a threshold of awareness? Why do we have a threshold of awareness to the level that it is? Why isn't it lower? One of the concepts that I hear often is that if we did not have a threshold of awareness, we would be inundated with information, and we would be overloaded with information, and we would explode. We would go crazy. I don't necessarily believe that's true, but I'm not even talking about not having a threshold of awareness. I'm talking about where the placement of the threshold is. Why is it here and not lower? Or why does it seem to be higher for some people, to where they're less aware than someone who appears to have a lower threshold and they seem to be more aware? Why do we have a threshold at all? It's like a governor of some sort. What level of environmental or survival conditioning would we have had to undergo in order to develop a threshold of awareness? And if it is designed for our own survival, then having a lower threshold of awareness would ensure a greater level of survival, in my opinion. So why is it here and not here? These are questions that I have. Was a threshold of awareness placed on us? Was a threshold of awareness encoded into our genes or into our cells based on solely on the, survival in our own environment? These are questions that I have. There are some theories out there, and they are what they are, but who knows for sure? But in my view, I need to explore them. I need to explore my own threshold. I need to understand the qualities of it. I need to understand the feel of it. I need to understand as many aspects of it as I possibly can. And it's not just for data gathering. Like remote viewing has been popularized as a means of obtaining information about some distant thing so that somebody can find it interesting or whatever. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in the threshold. I'm interested in the subliminal barrier. I'm interested in bringing my awareness below the threshold, below the subliminal barrier, into the processing realms, and as close to the access point of the second reality as possible. These are my objectives, but I need to understand the threshold of awareness even more. I don't understand it enough. And so my explorations and my experimentations are designed for me, I am bringing my awareness to the threshold so that I can explore it more and understand it more. That's what this session is about. That's what many more of my sessions will be about. That's what a lot of my sessions in the past have been about. But this issue is so huge that I need to spend many more videos. I need to spend much more time, many more sessions focusing specifically on the qualities of this threshold, and explore it as much as I can and understand more and more about it. So that's what this is about, and I hope you find it interesting, and many more to come. Threshold, the threshold, and below that, I have in time and space. I have one. The threshold of awareness. Threshold. A threshold target. Second reality. Quantum image, quantum field. Point in time and space. I want to perceive. I want to perceive what dimensionalities. I want to perceive the shapes, ideas, and I want these pieces, these descriptions to come. I want to pull them above my threshold of awareness. Pull them above the threshold. And then I'll describe them as they're becoming available. That's my intention. That's what I want to do. 5209. Round. Flat. Open. Wide. Angular. Large. Outside. Dense. Deep. Curving. Around. Getting an idea here of a place. Silver, gritty, smooth, metallic, edged. It has a metallic feel. I'm getting memory comparisons here of like an engine or a train. You know, like that. These are images in my mind, like like this, metal kind of thing. That's an image in my mind for that. Smooth, dense, hard, heavy. 5209. Close. Go to the threshold, through the threshold. Silver. Dimpled. Outside, wide. Carrier, like this idea, like there's something on something, like this is an idea here, on top of, on the back of. These are ideas, These ideas, like there's something on top here. All right. 5209. 5209. Slick. Edged. Getting this idea here of building up like a pressure, and this is giving me memory comparison of a pressure cooker. pressure cooker, you know. Steep. We put this up here. Building up. I'm getting a lot of ideas here. Stamina, power, energy, pressure, and this is again idea here, and could be maybe idea and some creative addition as well, possibly. I want to categorize it as that, kind of possibly creative addition. Some kind of pressurized container. Green, blue, white, shadows. Another idea here of clean. Ideas, lots of ideas here, brushed off. You know, brushed off. You know, whatever that means. The threshold 5209. 5209. No. It's 5209. Grooved, angular, wide, angular here. This idea of tapping. This goes into this idea of building up, tapping. Wide. You know, it's an area. You know, a field. That kind of thing. Five two zero nine. 5209. 5209. 5209. Nope. I'm creating all of those. 5209. 5209. Angular. Steep. Moving. inside. Voices. People. 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 This idea of balance. Balance. Yeah. Balance. Keeping it even. Keep even. I'm getting this there's more ideas here like gasoline. Gasoline. It kind of goes to this idea here. Or shipping. Could be creative addition on that, but all right.